NASCAR is a journey. 40 weeks before a cup is won in Florida, a crown is claimed there. Two events define NASCAR greatness: winning the cup and winning the Daytona 500. The season's first race is all season in a single day, a sprint to legend. Mark Martin is a man for all seasons whose career has been 22 seasons of discontent. But in 2007, the man with neither cup nor crown was laps away from legend.
Martin's got the low lane covered.
You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
1 lap to go.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life.
Come on! All of a sudden, there's Kevin Harvick with a huge head of steam. Here comes Harvick, the 29. Harvick's up the outside. Harvick's looking for the win. It's going to be a drag race. He draws even with Mark Martin side by side. Here they come. Checker flag. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
Boys, I gave you everything I had, buddy. I swear to God, thank y'all so much.
A 22-year journey was lost in 22/100ths of a second. Champion Kevin Harvick may not have finished first in another race, but the 29 finished every race on his road to the chase. The only other driver to do so, his teammate Clint Bowyer. With Jeff Burton, every Richard Childress Racing teammate made the chase.
Jeff Burton won the first Nextel Cup race at Texas in 1997. He'll become the first repeat winner as he wins with a dramatic last lap pass of Matt Kenseth.
Forged in fires of competition and camaraderie, and tempered by even-tempered owner Rick Hendrick, Hendrick Motorsports won 10 of the season's first 14 races.
Just so everybody realizes, that's 150 wins for Hendrick Motorsports. 150. Great job, everybody.
Casey Mears, Kyle Busch, 5-time champ Jeff Gordon, and defending champ Jimmy Johnson. Charlotte was the longest race of the year, and the first win of Mears' career was a long time coming.
Casey Mears, in a giant upset, has won the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah! I'm out of gas. Yes! Woo! Man, thank you guys for my first win, man. Thank you.
At Bristol, Kyle Busch won the first race in NASCAR's new Car of Tomorrow.
The car of tomorrow is about to become the car of today.
A little bump and run here. They're going to drag race to the finish line. Yes. Kyle Busch in the 5.
You are the man, Kyle. You are the man. Hell yeah. You burned that baby down.
In 2007, Jimmy Johnson showed the skill of a defending champion and attacked the track with a toughness that harkened back to his racing roots.
Bring her home, dude.
Jimmy Johnson wins the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400, his 3rd Las Vegas victory in a row.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, boys. Nothing like winning.
After winning 3 straight times at Las Vegas, the 48 won for the first time at Richmond.
Just win at Richmond. Woo! You're the man, buddy. 4 out of 10. That's awesome.
Some of the best short track racing in the world about to unfold here at Martinsville.
Martinsville was a Hendrick showcase, a past champion, a present champion, the car of tomorrow, and a finish for the ages.
The head should be ready for him.
Here we go. He's going to move him. He's going to move him. He's going to move him.
Here comes the inside. He's got the inside. They touch once, twice. Drag race. Jimmy Johnson. By a fender.
The only team to keep pace with the 48 was their teammate, the 24. In 26 regular season races, Jeff Gordon turned in 21 top 10 and 15 top 5 finishes. Phoenix was the first of back-to-back wins.
Jeff Gordon become the first driver in the history of Phoenix International Raceway to win a cup race from the pole and ties Dale Earnhardt.
Jeff Gordon is NASCAR's most enigmatic superstar, equally adored and reviled. The 24 is a departure from NASCAR's southern roots. More Leonard Bernstein than Leonard Skinner.
checkered flag waves on Jeff Gordon, his 77th career NASCAR Nextel Cup victory.
You guys are awesome, man. I can't believe we won. Buddy, I'd be a little careful with the drivable. They're still throwing stuff. I love that. That's awesome.
Talladega was no sweet home Alabama, but the winner's circle was home sweet home. NASCAR is a journey. 40 weeks before a cup is won in Florida, a crown is claimed there. 2 events define NASCAR greatness: winning the cup and winning the Daytona 500. The season's first race is all season in a single day, a sprint to legend. Mark Martin is a man for all seasons whose career has been 22 seasons of discontent. But in 2007, the man with neither cup nor crown was laps away from legend.
Martin's got the low lane covered.
You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
1 lap to go.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life.
Come on! All of a sudden, there's Kevin Harvick with a huge head of steam.
Here comes Harvick, the 29.
Harvick's up the outside. Harvick's looking for the win.
It's going to be a drag race.
He draws even with Mark Martin side by side.
Here they come, checkered flag. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
Boys, I gave you everything I had, buddy. I swear to God, thank y'all so much.
A 22-year journey was lost in 22/100ths of a second. Champion Kevin Harvick may not have finished first in another race, but the 29 finished every race on his road to the chase. The only other driver to do so, his teammate Clint Bowyer. With Jeff Burton, every Richard Childress Racing teammate made the chase.
Jeff Burton won the first Nextel Cup race at Texas in 1997. He'll become the first repeat winner as he wins with a dramatic last lap pass of Matt Kenseth.
Forged in fires of competition and camaraderie, and tempered by even-tempered owner Rick Hendrick, Hendrick Motorsports won 10 of the season's first 14 races.
Just so everybody realizes, that's 150 wins for Hendrick Motorsports. 150. Great job, everybody.
Casey Mears, Kyle Busch,
We make it!
No, Mike, you didn't make it.
At its heart, the All-Star Race is a throwback. It's a championship fight where a dream field competes on a field of dreams. It's the grassroots of racing at the pinnacle of racing. On one night, all the stars line up, stand toe-to-toe, race door to door, and declare to the racing universe, I am. The All-Star Race has 2 sides. It's 1 part Cannonball Run and 1 part human cannonball. Where the track is the center attraction in a 3-ring circus. The race is run on an oval. Everything else is outside the box. The night features rock bands, over-the-top introductions, rules that defy the convention of racing.
Now, whatever number the ball lands on, we're going to invert that many cars.
And a parade, which streaks by at nearly 200 miles an hour. The first All-Star race was run in 1985. To some fans, that may not feel so long ago. But 1985 was the same year current contender Kyle Busch was born. Darrell Waltrip won the inaugural running back when it was known as the Winston. Waltrip blew past the finish and then promptly blew up.
And would you believe the dadgum motor blew up when I took the checkered flag? Blew all to pieces, but that's what it was supposed to do.
Some guys got all the luck out.
Rumors still swirl that the posthumous implosion was premeditated, that there was no way Waltrip's car could pass post-race inspection. From passing inspection to the pass in the grass. Two legends, Dale Earnhardt and Bill Elliott, were the actors. And the 1987 All-Star race was the stage for one of the greatest scenes in NASCAR history.
And Earnhardt loses it, goes on the grass, comes back, and Elliott goes inside. And Earnhardt still got the lead. Incredible. And it is Earnhardt for $200,000. Now look at this. Little kiss there.
I'll be darned if Bill didn't try to knock me out twice. And I didn't try to wreck, didn't run him in the wall or nothing. Then he tried to wreck me after the caution there. I think he's a little upset.
But despite its all-star names and all-star action, the early all-star races weren't exactly all-star events. In fact, the stands were so empty, it was said that to save time, promoters should have switched things up and introduced the fans to the drivers.
What do you think about Winston as a race?
Oh, it's, you know, I said all along that it's going to be hard to judge the impact of the first one. It's the longevity of it's what's going to make it a great race.
The event wouldn't move into the big time until it moved into prime time and moved from natural light to Edison's light. On May 20th, 1992, Menlo Park shifted into drive.
Kyle Petty coming to the checkered flag. Here comes Davey Allison to the bottom. It'll be the finish everybody was waiting for, and he crashed past the finish line. And Davey Allison is in a shower of sparks.
They won the race, but he sure paid the price for it.
Talk about one hot night.
So take away the circus atmosphere, take away the diversions, the inversions, the different rule book versions and subversions. And the evening is a reversion to racing's roots. It's a classic battle of NASCAR heavyweights, the biggest names in a bigger-than-life winner-take-all title bout.
Every Cup race is an all-star race, but tonight this is special.
Night falls. The green flag follows. The racing world gathers to remember a time when mankind would look to the stars and dream. Denny Hamlin, Casey Kane, and Kyle Busch, racing's rising stars. Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick, and Matt Kenseth, stars who light up the track.
Do you feel like a million? Matt Kenseth wins the NASCAR Nextel All-Star Challenge.
Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson, stars of the highest magnitude by which the course of their sport has been charted.
Last year he won the first two segments. This year he wins $1 million. Jimmy Johnson wins the Winston.
Way to go, team effort. We did it.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr., a son who's grown into racing's red giant.
And look at this. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in his rookie season wins the Winston.
In the Queen City of Charlotte, the kings of the All-Star Challenge, with 3 checkered flags apiece, are Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon.
Well, Rick Hendrick, you picked a good one in this kid.
Jeff Gordon wins the 1997 running of the Winston.
The king, Richard Petty, has 7 Cup crowns and 0 All-Star titles. Mark Martin is NASCAR's king without a crown. In a 4-decade Cup quest, Martin battled bad luck, bad breaks, and personal demons without winning racing's holy grail. But the All-Star race is a one-night road to redemption.
Huge crowd on hand tonight for the Nextel All-Star Challenge.
Mark Martin won that first segment, and he has got a terrific race car.
There with all the good fast cars, but let's just take our time, go get them.
All right, check your belts, check your switches. We're coming back to the green here.
Be ready. Ready, ready, ready. Green!
Martin paced the field as a field of stars fought to track him down.
Go get them, man. They're all lined up for you. Go eat them up.
Yeah, just hit your marks, bud. Looking good here. Give me 4 qualifiers.
4 qualifiers, 4 qualifying laps.
Even as he attacked the track, Martin kept one eye in his rearview mirror. Past shadows grew smaller. Ahead, a future growing brighter, with every turn of an 800-horsepower machine aimed toward the finish.
One more, you got $1 million bucks, bud. Go get it.
White flag.
Here he comes off turn 4.
Nice job, bud. Bring it home here.
Mark Martin wins the Nextel All-Star Challenge and $1 million.
NASCAR's white-haired knight lit up the All-Star night and raced into legend.
Thank y'all for making a winner out of an old man. I love you. I think you're making winners out of us, bud. You're already a winner.
This, then, is the All-Star race. To be king for a night, a champion whose name is forever remembered in the stars. At the halfway point of the season's journey, NASCAR returned to Daytona. The Pepsi 400 could have been one more example of Hendrick dominance. Instead, one more dramatic Daytona finish began the next chapter in the story of 2007.
Ready? Green, green, green.
Green flag is in the air, and we are underway at the World Center of Racing.
Brothers at the front, Kyle Busch in the 5, Kurt Busch in the 2.
That McMurray right there. Well, we said he was going to make it to the top.
166 races since Jamie McMurray went to victory lane.
Now, with crunch time on the horizon, Jamie McMurray is there. He is third.
26 has got to jump out in front of that 5 car right now if he can, and doesn't. And now he's going to get a push.
Murray all the way to the outside of the racetrack. Now he crosses over, dives down to the inside, but Murray takes the lead, squeezing by Jeff Gordon.
This is it. This is it.
Nobody giving an inch. Wheel to wheel the final time off turn number 4.
Kyle Busch is the guy right here. He's
He's going to have the momentum, and he's going to get to the line.
Coming to the checkers.
I don't know.
Jamie McMurray by inches wins it.
26 surged right there, right at the line.
I don't believe it. Great job, guys.
Jamie McMurray missed the postseason, but Roush Racing teammate Matt Kenseth joined Jimmy Johnson as the only teams to make the chase every year.
From 25th to 1st, and that certainly answers the question we had. What's wrong with Matt Kenseth and the Roush cars? Nothing. Kenseth wins the Auto Club 500.
Birdie at the front stretch.
Kenseth was joined by Carl Edwards. At Michigan, the 99 finished first for the first time since 2005.
Here comes Edwards in the 99.
We're in the final 20 laps.
Killer, man. I don't know what you're doing, but it's working. Keep it to yourself.
Martin Truex Jr. is starting to chase him down just when it matters most.
No mistakes. Do all you can. I know you are.
As they exit the corner, Truex literally scraping the safer barrier.
Just brushed the wall.
Done. Pushing real bad.
Carl Edwards off of Ford after 52 races without a victory. Carl Edwards wins at Michigan.
Woo! Unbelievable. Woo! We're perfect, man. That was awesome.
Martin Truex Jr. was Dale Earnhardt Incorporated's sole representative in the chase. In his second season, the number 1 claimed career victory number 1 at Dover.
Truex wins the Autism Speaks 400.
And this thing just gets better, better, and better.
2006 Rookie of the Year Denny Hamlin got better and better too.
Denny Hamlin, the 11, he's led 7 of the 8 car and small races, but still trying to break into victory lane for the first time in 2007.
He's had some great runs, not to have anything to show for him at the end of the day.
The first rookie to make the chase made a return trip. thanks to 15 top 10s, 10 top 5s, and 1 top spot in the regular season.
Fuel pickup problems at Bristol. Pit road problem at Martinsville. Pit road speeding at Phoenix. They have been so close. Maybe today is the day they finally get the payoff.
Here comes Jeff Gordon.
Clear by 4.
Only 4 laps to do it.
3 car lengths ahead of Jeff Gordon.
3 laps to go.
2 car lengths separate the top 2.
2 laps to go.
He's close to less than a car length now.
White flag in the air.
This is the last lap right here, man.
Gordon right on the bumper. The best thing to do is not look in your mirror right now if you're Denny Hamlin.
It all comes down to this. Denny Hamlin drives deeper to the corner. Gordon drives deeper. Gordon is there. They almost make contact.
Hamlin gets loose. They charge to the line. Denny Hamlin wins.
Good job, Denny. You did it.
Hell yeah. Good job, Mike. That's all I had. All it took.
Tony Stewart is perhaps racing's purest racer. The man known as Smoke smoldered through the first half of the 2007 season. Then he caught fire.
First time in 2007, Tony Stewart's going the victory lane.
Tony Stewart wins at Chicago.
That's the way we get it done, boys.
Congratulations to Tony Stewart, winner of the Nextel Cup at Watkins Glen.
I love road racing.
Proud of you today. You hung in there all day.
Indianapolis is racing's hallowed ground. In 2005, Indiana native Tony Stewart saw his racing dreams become reality. 2 years later, the Brickyard Dream was reborn.
Having fun today. Waited all year to come back here, so let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. Green, green, green.
Green flag, green flag.
Here comes Harvick.
And Kevin Harvick is to the inside and grabs the lead in turn number 2 from Tony Stewart. Kevin Harvick is leading the Allstate 400 at the Brickyard, heading down the backstretch, 1 car length in front of Stewart.
Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. Come get yourself in this.
He is really close up on it. Tony Stewart to the inside for the lead in Indianapolis. Tony Stewart around Kevin Harvick. You're tugging on Superman's cape when you bump into Tony Stewart. Hugs and high fives among the Home Depot faithful.
For the second time in his career, Tony Stewart will take the checkered flag in the All-State 400 at the Brickyard.
Way to go, guys. I'm so damn proud of you guys.
Indiana's favorite son does it again.
For Kurt Busch, season number 2 and the number 2 car started out as roughly as his first. Bad luck and bad decisions had put the number 2 in a world of number 2.
Crash in turn 4. Man, there in the midst of it sits Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch, the 2 leaders. And the strongest Chevy and the strongest Dodge in Daytona are wrecked. Kurt Busch comes in as they're looking at the damage to Stewart's car.
And guess what they got in the 2 car? Parked.
Kurt Busch was penalized 100 points. In the fight for the final spot in the chase, Busch had to battle NASCAR's biggest name, Dale Earnhardt Jr. In NASCAR, the king of beers was the crown prince of racing. But to claim the cup, the 8 first had to make the chase. At Pocono, the battle of the beer wagons began.
Reeling in some red snapper.
Here comes Kurt Busch. He has the nose of his Dodge pointed towards the inside lane. Kurt Busch comes moving by the inside, grabs the lead off turn 3. Kurt Busch, the race leader.
Drivers can race their entire careers and never have a single afternoon as dominant as this one.
Kurt Busch heads for the checkered flag. He will win the Pennsylvania 500.
Did it, guys. Way to go. Way to go.
At Michigan, a 2-day rain delay couldn't delay the number 2's day in the sun.
Kurt Busch down low. Matt Kenseth topside advantage Kurt Busch, and he will lead at the halfway point. 101 laps complete.
Now Kurt Busch, it's see you later, dude. I'm out of here.
The late season surge continues.
Kurt Busch comes down in dominating fashion and wins at Michigan.
Busch had put the 8 in his rearview mirror. But Earnhardt still made headlines. After spending his entire Cup career driving for the team his father founded, Dale Earnhardt Jr. announced that he was moving on.
Today, it is with great honor to introduce my new boss for 2008, Mr. Rick Hendrick.
The midseason suspension of mastermind crew chief Chad Knaus crippled the 48.
Jimmy Johnson, good news is he's okay. Bad news, he will not be defending his Brickyard 400 title.
The team was 9th in points. When Knaus came back, the 48 responded like a champion.
Jimmy Johnson, the California kid, takes the checkered flag. Jimmy Johnson wins the Sharp Aquas 500.
How about 5 race wins going into the chase? Jimmy Johnson, you're the man. Good job. Hell yeah, boys. Great work.
26th race of 36, the final race in the race to the chase. Jimmy Johnson wants to be the top seed in the chase for the Nextel Cup.
Right there's a period on that seat.
Jimmy Johnson and the Lowe Chevrolet, they're going to the chase with momentum to spare.
Yeah, boys, you guys are awesome.
Jimmy Johnson was the points champion. The chase was set. 12 drivers, 6 teams, 10 races, no tomorrow. The chase had begun. All else was prelude.
12 drivers left standing, all in search of one thing, a coveted Nextel Cup trophy.
Fans on their feet, here they come for the green flag.
Green flag goes in the air.
Clint Boyer was the only chase contender not to win a regular season race.
Hey, he kind of snuck in this chase, and now he's just putting it down on these guys.
For Boyer, 2007 was a learning curve. Improvement around every curve. Until in Chase Race 1, he ran a straight line to the checkered flag.
In his 64th career NASCAR Nextel Cup Series start, Clint Boyer is driving the victory lane.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Go, boy. Way to go, boy. I knew he could do it.
Stop number 2 of 10. Only one will conquer the Monster Mile here today. The heavyweights of NASCAR have come to the heartland as Kansas Speedway plays host to stop number 3 of 10 in the chase for the Nextel Cup.
Green flag.
Green flag goes in the air.
The next 2 races shaped the chase not by its winners, but by lost opportunities and troubles that found contenders.
They come off turn number 2. Busch is in the wall. Ryan Newman pounds the inside wall.
Check up.
As they all crash and collide, sliding down the back straightaway.
What happened there, bud? Something broke on the car, man. It shot straight into the fence. Before we're done, the car won't move.
Oh, contact. Schrader is sideways.
Spin in front of you. Go low.
The 1 car of Truex, the 17 car of Kansas. A lot of smoke out of that 20 car.
It's rubbing. It's blue out.
And Tony Stewart is in trouble. Gets the 99 car involved.
That's the 99 and the 20. Wow.
Well, he sure does look frustrated here.
9 of the 12 drivers in the chase have had troubles today.
I've never seen so much carnage in my entire life.
Jimmy Johnson started the 4th race in first place in the chase. At day's end, the lead would leave Talladega in the hands of a new contender.
Go do what you do best, buddy. Let's do it.
Jimmy Johnson gets pushed right by the 12 car of Newman to take the lead.
Here comes Gordon on the outside.
Side by side for the lead on the last lap.
Over the bottom of the racetrack, Jimmy Johnson second, and Jeff Gordon takes the win at Talladega.
It had taken 4 races for Jeff Gordon to lead the chase. As the green flag fell at Charlotte, he looked to put some distance on contenders.
It's been since 1999 that Jeff has been able to come home and win at this racetrack. But folks, tonight, Jeff Gordon wins again at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Woo! That's awesome! Charlotte!
5 down, 5 to go. Jimmy Johnson started Martinsville, trailing Jeff Gordon by 68 points.
Little bit of contact as they rub each other off turn number 2. Johnson gets to turn 3. He's got the inside. He uses Gordon as a leading post, and Jimmy Johnson goes back to the lead.
Jimmy says, hey, I want to win this championship too. It's not all about Jeff Gordon. And Jeff Gordon right now thinks it's all about him.
Yeah, big surprise that the 24 and 48 are 1 and 2 right on the grid. Well, you know, it seems like the storyline we're going to be following all the way to Homestead is these 2 Hendrick cars.
Martinsville, 2 drag strips connected by a pair of hairpin turns. The short track was like a Roman chariot race, and Jimmy Johnson was Ben-Hur.
Jimmy Johnson's going to victory lane again here at Martinsville Speedway.
After trimming the lead to 53 points, the 48 picked up speed in Atlanta as they tracked down a formidable foe and fond friend.
I can't believe it. Thank you for putting me in position, Cal. You guys amazing, man.
Everything's bigger. NASCAR is a journey. 40 weeks before a cup is won in Florida, a crown is claimed there. 2 events define NASCAR greatness: winning the Cup and winning the Daytona 500. The season's first race is all season in a single day, a sprint to legend. Mark Martin is a man for all seasons whose career has been 22 seasons of discontent. But in 2007, the man with neither cup nor crown was laps away from legend.
Martin's got the low lane covered.
You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
1 lap to go.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life.
Come on! All of a sudden, there's Kevin Harvick with a huge head of steam.
Here comes Harvick, the 29.
Harvick's up the outside. Harvick's looking for the win. It's going to be a drag race. He draws even with Mark Martin side by side.
Here they come, checkered flag. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
Boys, I gave you everything I had, buddy. I swear to God, thank y'all so much.
A 22-year journey was lost in 22/100ths of a second. Champion Kevin Harvick may not have finished first in another race, but the 29 finished every race on his road to the chase. The only other driver to do so, his teammate Clint Bowyer. With Jeff Burton, every Richard Childress Racing teammate made the chase.
Jeff Burton won the first Nextel Cup race at Texas in 1997. He'll become the first repeat winner as he wins with a dramatic last lap pass of Matt Kenseth.
Forged in fires of competition and camaraderie, and tempered by even-tempered owner Rick Hendrick. Hendrick Motorsports.
Sure, man. They did a great job, so congratulate them. Get out there, congratulate them, boys. This is a team effort. 1-2.
To borrow from T.S. Eliot, at the end of our journey, we shall return from where we started and know this place for the very first time.